We've got a 1600, a 900, a 1000, a 1000, and what else? Who's the other one? 1260. They've got 1350, 11. They're balanced around like high. What is that? 1350. There you go. You can figure that out. I feel like doing a bunch of math. My brain's like nah with the math at the moment. Orange lost 2 vills. Also has a vill vital time. How did you lose 2 vills? Did he lure a boar? Was it luring his boar? How did he lose 2 vills? What? When did he lose them?
Yes.
Namaste.
Oh my god. Yep. And then it attacked the other weak vill, so he lost 2 vills. Bisley's gonna full boom and sling. No maths on stream is the rule. I like this. That's a great... this should be enforced at all times. Food will come. Gay horse advance the castle age. Blue screen of death is DJ Sapson, I think. From chat. If I recall correctly. And where's he going? One sling. Are you in a position to sling yet? I don't think he's in a position to sling yet. What are you gonna sling, Yellow? Basically, Yellow should boom like crazy. They should non-stop boom until they have 200 villagers, and then they start slinging. And it's Red's job to survive until then. And they might get 2v1'd, and it's their job to not die long enough to get slung like a madman. And then Pink has to split their attention between Orange and Red, I think is the way that you would play that. And they go low army. They go low eco high army. They'll go like 80 vills, and then you get slung by Red, and they're slung by Yellow, who should be slinging Red and Purple. And Orange, again, also has to hold, which might be bad, because Sip Sapper's on one of the flanks, one of the low elos, and he is adding TC. The opponents aren't a bunch of jacked up high elos though, so there's a good chance that we're going to get the bounty completed. Did we run a prediction? Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Late game enemies have 2 hand cannon civs and 2 heavy cav civs. They need to finish this quickly, yeah. It's going to be hard because on Arena, even though they'll be safer and able to go into their army composition, they're going to have a difficult time getting through the stone walls because they don't have the ability to make siege. This might need to be done on Arabia. Also, on the other hand, we're low enough elo that if the players play single-minded enough and just focus on making as many golems as they possibly can, it might go okay. Yellow needs 5 TC and market text to be effectively slung, yeah. Yeah, we don't know if Yellow knows how to do this yet. He keeps sending food already, which is kind of like... It does kind of hurt your team, because the opponent's going to have 4 players that are all making eco and army, whereas you have 1 player that's kind of weakening themselves, sending food. But he does have a pretty good vill lead on this, but then look at Teal. Teal has 60 vills. Steals also the humans. Ooh. Wonder if their plan is to do the same. Actually. Is to sling. What are you flaring? Do not be aggressive, Sipsapper. Play defensive and get like 40 ghouls. Red's got a bunch of ghouls. Red's going to teal? That might be an interesting call if he goes and hits the cumin pocket. No one's going to expect that. I think that might be what they're up to here. No, 23. Yes, Sapson's a 1600. He's the highest. Red is the highest elo in the game. So there's very good potential for this to work. Two petards and this is over. Gray's dead with two petards.
Yes.
Red's flaring, saying, hey, I need help. Verpo says coming and then drops 2 more town centers. That's not coming. That's... Alright, I guess he is making some knights. You should not be adding additional eco if you're gonna go help your opponent that's getting overrun. I don't know. There's no simple way of phrasing that. It's just a statement of fact. Okay, show me 2 petards, please. 2 petards, 2 petards. Everything could be solved with 2 petards. Oh, they can't make petards. Holy shit, dude. We almost, guys, all of us would have lost the challenge. We all would have failed the bounty. Every single one of us. I didn't even read, it took me that long to even read chat. I would have failed too. These are professionals. That's why they're castle dropping, so they can basically use the castles to attack the walls. It's actually a good call. This is not. This is what is happening. We should make an exception for petards though, right? I think it would be better if we made it, but then it's easy. No exceptions. You can use petards, but if they're spotted by me or chat, then it's not allowed. I cast in real time, and if it's spotted by me or chat, then it's not allowed. That's kind of the general rule. For a lot of some of the bounties are like if I catch you doing the thing, because it's almost impossible to track or it's not a stat and capture age for some of the bounties. We haven't done that in a long time though. Usually we do a really good job of keeping it black and white, whether they've completed it, which is nice. Like this is a pretty black and white bounty. There's no reason to complicate this one. Make only fucking golems. Maybe it's not possible on Arena. Maybe that's what we're learning from this game. Maybe it is possible on Arena. Oh, and red is into blue's base. Red hits the blue hits the town bell. Oh my god, there's so many idle villagers. Blue's entire economy is idle now. Golems have a ton of pierce armor.
Yes.
But it's not going to help against, what is it, the 18 attack, 16 attack of the cogs. Which this is pierce armor. Oh, that castle did stay denied. We didn't really get a second attempt at getting that back up. Gray picked up fortified walls. This is not looking good. Benny, you spoiling fuck. I didn't spoil that much. GG. No, 14? Fizzly, buddy. Fizzly. Yes, GG. Yes. He just gave, like, imp to red. Is red still going? Flanks good tower rush? Yep. I think it would work on Arabia. I think Arabia might have to try hard Arabia. Ew. And then aggressive castle drop, and then spam like 5 or 6 golems. Or quadruple phosphor. Hottest day of the year there, Benny. Sorry to hear that. Hottest day of the year so far. Cheers. Do we wait for red to call GG or do we just move on? Red is very slowly making golems. I think we might just move on here. What do you guys think? Just fucking DJ Sapson. Yo, he's gonna try and fight those conks one more time. Wow, capture age. Let me drag scroll, please. Nah, they dead. No, maybe not. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Glad you showed up, Benny. Have a good one.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty much. We're getting Z'd by the opponent. I'm moving on. I'm not encouraging such roach-like behavior. Stream failing. OneDrive activated. I didn't give you a shout out, Benny. I turned off OneDrive. Get a sec, guys. Every stream wants a stream. Is it ever actually hot in Canada? Oh, yeah. We literally have a desert, Bubbly Mango. There's a desert. We have there's a desert. You know, like deserts. We got one of those. To 2 if you count the Arctic tundra as a desert. Okay, I am back to the last game. Exclamation mark ticket if you guys want to be on the next bounty attempt. Dropped frames. Oh yeah, many frames will be dropped. And will continue to be dropped. Frames will be dropped until morale improves. We're in the on look, it's frame-tastic. Look how many frames.
And another one. Another one.
Another one. If you hear this, you should refresh. You actually should probably wait and wait until I tell you to, because I'm still dropping frames. So it'll fix itself in a minute, but it's gonna take a hot second for it to catch up. So then you'll be able to refresh. For now, you can just chill until I tell you to. Another one. Exclamation mark ticket if you can hear me saying this. This is going to be such a huge delay. Antarctica is a dessert. Antarctica is a dessert. Chocolate or vanilla?
Another one.
Strawberry. What defines starting res?
Another one.
Your res that you start with. On Arena, it would be the res in your box. More than 1 minute delay. If you can hear my voice now, this is the voice that you should be refreshing on. If you hear this message, hit F5 and you should be live again. It's over a minute of delay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could be more than that, even.
Another one.
I'm going to Shrek-a-phone until everybody's live again, okay? Because you guys, it's going to take people a minute to even know that they should be live. The current time is 22 minutes past the hour. Well, I could read what the current time is out loud. That might actually help. It doesn't show seconds anymore? What the fuck? Current time is Shrek. Is everybody caught up to Shrek yet?
1, 2, 3, hit it!
Write 1 when you hear my voice so I know if you're caught up. Write 1 in chat now. Ah, we back. We so back. And we Shreking it up so good. So good. One day my internet will go faster than 10 megabits per second upload, okay? One day. I don't know when. They said they were going to upgrade our lines 10 years ago and they never did. What's crazy is I used to have faster internet. They did used to have faster internet, but then more people lived in a more confined area and they had to run more lines on the same amount of bandwidth. So everybody's speeds went down that they could offer, but they don't talk about that. Exclamation mark ticket. If you guys want to be in the next bounty attempt, your name will appear at the top of the screen. You can double check and make sure you're signed up. It's probably a good idea. So exclamation mark ticket now. Make sure you're signed up. See, stranger, you're like a minute behind. You should refresh.
Another one.
You should hold down shift and
Another
then
one.
hit the refresh button or hit F5. How does this work? I pull people out of chat and then they try to complete one of the bounties on screen. So normally I do 1v1s. Today we're doing team bounties. So the way it's going to work today with the team bounties is the first person selected can pick their crew if they want. Like if you have friends, then you can try and attempt the bounty with your friends from whatever. Or I can pull additional people out of chat. Shrekking so hard right now. We're really not. You should refresh. My God. I thought everybody had caught up. Bisley, refresh. I'm gonna close the wheel up and we're gonna try and make this work with the disjointed. He's trolling. Nice. That's a good troll. This is genuinely good troll. Oh boy, new content. I mean, it's the old content, but slightly different. A slight variation on old content. Lori, do you want in? You're just in time. Do you want in? You're just trolling. You guys are doing a good job. You want in, Lori? I'm about to spin. You have 1 second to decide. Not as a team lead. You can turn the team lead over. If you feel like it. There you go. So the first person is going to be Tort 2020. Maybe I have to do, maybe that might be the case, is people won't want to be the team lead. So Tort 2020, you need some friends? All right. So when we're going to go up, we're going to pull 3 people out of chat to be your teammates then. We've got Fizzly's getting in again. Jinska? Jinska? Ah, Neil Haima gets it. I'm unranked and don't use hotkeys. Should I play? Probably not. Yes, says Spliff the Dragon. Yes, for sure. Okay, never mind. Chat thinks you should play. Ah, Lefty Sexton, no! See, there you go, Jinska. Jinska? Oh, no one wants to play with me? What? You got friends now, Tort. You got the Rat Gang, my dude. We got Tort, Fizzly, Neil Haima, and Jinska. You guys are in. So I'm gonna have who feels comfortable making a lobby or inviting a not making a lobby, pardon me. Who feels comfortable setting up a party and inviting everybody? And then I'm gonna let Tort decide which bounty you guys are gonna pick. It's you, Neil Haima? Let's do 1 unit. The specialized team. Nice. All right, these are a crack commando, an elite team, specialized. Oh no, do I have it? I don't know if I have the button anymore.
10 years ago, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
Getting right? That's his action. You can copy and paste that, Fizzly. It's very copy and paste. Windows is happy to copy and paste that. You can highlight, hit Control and C, and then you can hit Control and V and invite in game, and it'll work. The Ghoulam is the specialized team, but harder. How so, Bubbly Mango? Specialized team you can make, so you basically you pick a building. So if you're like, one of them is the archer player, one of them is the cav player, one of them is the infantry player, or 2 of them could be cav players and 2 of them archer players, or you could have 2 go, but one of them has to be siege. That's the trick, though. Otherwise, you won't have any siege. So 1 player. That's the kind of how that works. At Grathrang, lumberjack sandwich, 1 or 2. You have a video intro for each bounty. I try to do that, Jen. I don't know if you've ever picked that up, but I try to have at least like some meme or joke or meme or video or channel point redeem that ties into the bounties names. Like so much Ghoulum. Specialized team is A team. Circus, people can spam like Circus the clown emotes when they do that, right? And I can improvise stuff for the other ones. I like explosions. That's easy. You knew it was coming was because I knew that Chopsticks and Bitty Bong were gonna do this one no matter what. If all players make only Ghoulims, each one is still a specialized infantry player. That's true. But they would have the option of also making pikes and long swords. We have to do one each. Everyone could be Cav, Tort. Everybody could be Cav, but once you pick a unit type, you're not allowed to make any other unit type. So if you make a knight, then you're only allowed to make cavalry. If you make a mangonel, you're only allowed to make siege. So you can make like petards and trebuchets and rams and scorpions. Even like the, I guess you could go like a unique, like I think organ guns count as siege, for instance. You could get away with like a sneak, kind of like a sneaky Portuguese player that way. I appreciate that of the wind. That's all my goal is, just to make some people laugh. That's my goal. You cannot do 2 bounties at once, no stranger. A siege player could be wagons and hoofnies. Yes. Exactly. Also, some of them will seem like they're easy to do, but they're meant to be iterated on. Like specialized team, you could mix up. What about conics? You're producing cavalry. The fact that they die, you're not producing the infantry that they turn into. You're producing cavalry. You got arena? Were you guys in queue? What type is monk? Monk type. Yes. Monks are their own unit type. Conversion type. Yeah. Warrior priest I would count as, I would say it comes down to the building more than anything, with certain exceptions for like siege, or like if you're you have an infantry unique unit. Warrior priest count as monks, yeah, because they heal and they produce out of monasteries. They do get infantry bonus though. They benefit from the monk bonuses too though, right? Yeah, no, they're monks. Make specialized team harder with unique units only. We could do that too. That's another one. That would be where you would go with that. We could do both of those. There's nothing stopping that as well. No one's done specialized team. One team attempted it and lost. Let's see someone attempt it and win. How about that? You guys are in queue? From stable, we can play camels and knights, correct. Basically, if you put a stable down, you can produce cavalry units. And that's it. If you make something from it. So if you had, like, conks, anything that's on feet, on a horse. You could even argue that missionaries would count under that. You could argue that you could go full Spanish, and that everything you would logically make as a Spanish player would count as cavalry. I'd have a difficult time disputing that. Best current monk civ, siege civ. Best current siege civ? Generally always the Celts because they have faster firing siege. It's hard to beat that. Slavs have cheap siege. That's pretty good. Bounty idea. Win producing only Bulgarian archers. Oh, we got a game. We've got a game. They are going for specialized team. Was what the team captain told me in chat. What time did you start the stream, Grath? Exclamation mark uptime. Like 2 hours ago-ish. Are Cav archers Cav or archers then? They are Cav. But also archers. They're both. You'd have to say they're both. Are elephants their own class then? No, elephants are cavalry. They have nothing that makes them different from other cavalry units. I think this command should work too. I don't know if this one still works. Why do you ask, Lefty Saxon? Are you just wondering how much longer I'm going? A while. I was going to go till I got bored or tired of doing this. That hasn't happened yet. It takes an extra, like, 3 minutes between games, which is fine because there's 4 people playing, so that's cool. We get 4 people involved instead of just 1. And I actually am enjoying casting team games, so that's kind of... Didn't realize that that wouldn't be terrible. It's much harder to follow the fine parts of the game, and you kind of just catch cool moments here and there while getting the broad strokes. Lombardia. Lombardia. Bounty player. God, Neil.
Yes.
All right, here we go. So they're doing specialized team. Each player may only produce 1 unit type and win. One of them needs to be siege. We're on Lombardia, which is kind of like Arabia, but you start together. There's supposed to be more cliffs. Is there not? But there's not very many. Is this Lombardia? This is not how I remember Lombardia team games being.
Yes.
This is just a strange spawn. God Grill is not in the team. Maybe she knows it's a bounty. Why do you say that? You're further away compared to Arabia. Okay. Looks quite normal. All right. Maybe I'm just not super familiar with Lombardia. It's been a long time. I feel like Lombardia has way more cliffs. No, I'm sticking to what I said. Lombardia is supposed to have way more cliffs than this. This is just Arabia but slightly changes. God Grill is a regular in the stream, isn't she? What's her Twitch name? I don't recognize. Maybe I'm potato memory. Lombardy has the team squished together compared to Arabia. Okay. So I'm wrong. There's a channel point prediction running. You can vote on whether or not you think our team is going to do it. The Rat Gang will get it done. Gray is Bulgarians, Jinskov. We've got Aisel Gabin playing in teal as the Spanish. Neil playing in green as the Celts. And in our eastern flank is going to be Fizzly playing in blue as the Franks. The opponents are Magyar as red, Palmieri. Yellow, Plotter Ghost, Goths. Pink, AJ99 playing as the Khmer. And orange, the Hindustani player playing as God Grill. I'm pretty sure Plotter Ghost has been around. Bubbly Mango. I recognize Plotter Ghost's name. Easier to push deer as well. That's an interesting wall. If it goes up, it'll be nice. I don't know if it's worth it. There we go. That's my capture age script I wrote for switching between the two. It works for this. I've also got this that shows line of sight. Combined line of sight was such a good ad. Holy crap. That was such a needed addition to this game. Not mandating that people build a market was such a good call. Team games were dying before that. Like, they were dying. And then they made that change, and people actually play them regularly now. Such a huge difference. You pretty much just had to have hope that your teammates weren't potatoing for a very long time until you built a market. Sometimes you would not really even pick up that your opponent was like AFK for a while. It was just not good. Yeah, it was rough. All right, you guys got to help me keep track of this now. Gray is a cavalry player. We don't see any role being taken on by Aisel Gaiman yet. Or by green. Or by blue. Blue is just making absurdly huge walls that are never going to go up and never going to stay up, ever.
Hey. Okay.
Wrecked. Absolutely stomped. That scout needs to get over here. Blue just hits feudal age. I don't know what red was looking at. Maybe didn't think figured he was just gonna kill the Deville. Does have a scout running around his own base, so maybe he was paying attention to that. You'd pretend you didn't have a market. Oh man. This needs, if you're gonna wall like this you need to have a res camp or something over here with vills so you can quickly, like, you take the gold over there. There's just no way. It's such a huge wall. Gray trying to get it up on this side. Trying to get it up. Why don't you check out some Jeff's wand stiffener? Maybe you're getting to the point where you don't want to not have a stiff wand. Well, good news. Jeff's wand stiffener is there to save the day. Thanks, Jeff. That's Jeff, the spider-legged wizard. He sells wand stiffener.
Bruh.
He's become a flanderized version of himself. Flanderized? What the fuck does that mean? You missed the nomad blindness before this change? Is that team game elo or 1v1? I think it's 1v1 elo.
Kid?
The wands. Hey, Jeff, Hey, Jeff, you know, I tried your wand stiffener. Made my wand stiff again, but now the surface is all scaly. How am I supposed to cast my spells with a scaly wand? What? That sounds serious. What the fuck? If you've been affected by scaly wanditis as a result of the usage of Jeff's wand stiffener, contact Barry, and Barry Associates today. What? Don't sue me! And help me sue this stupid spider-legged wizard. God damn it. Did not expect the Barry lawyer arc. Is that team game Ealer or 1v1? I have to say it, I missed Nomad Blindness before this change. I already read all his messages! Palmery? Palmery? I don't know, the walls are kind of working right now. But for how long? It's like almost a 3v1 at this point. Everybody's beating on Blue's walls. You can do it, Blue. Just wall everywhere. That's nope. We got ourselves a pickle here, guys. A spicy jalapeno pickle with extra lamb sauce. And these vills are dead. That sounds disgusting. Jesus. Shit. I think that's what he was trying to say. Shit. Now that's a lot of units inside of Blue's base that are going to murder him in a second if he's not careful. They are 3v1ing Blue. They are 3v1 on Blue. Blue is going to be their infantry player, which is strange, given that he is the Franks. But at least they get helps. I think they get fully upgraded helps. It shows Franks as the infantry player. No, I think it's just happened. Out of instinct. Green is Siege. So they have a Celt Siege player, which is good. Aesel Gabid's making Conks. The Conk player will have the most versatility. Because they can go cavalry. They can go Cav Archers. They can go Hussars. They can go Knights. They can go Conks. And it looks like Gray is going to be Cavalry as well. Which will be decent because they can have the option of going into Conics. They'll have also trample damage on their scouts if the game goes that far. Yeah, Halbin throwing Axeman. It's not that bad.
1 minute until destruction.
Oh no.
Ha, ha,
I will snooze the ads.
I mean ads.
I have 15 minutes of snoozes, and I will use them to get us through this game as far as I can. I don't know how much longer I might have in it because they broke in, but I'll do my best, guys. I apologize for not running that between games. I slipped my mind. That's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying the bounties. Ooh, green is going Tower Siege. Neil needs some support. Someone go help Neil. AJ99 is going to go back to try to help their team. So that's Pink, the Khmer player for the opponents. He's going to go back and try to help Red, the eastern flank. The opponents can do whatever they want. He made monks. He made a spear and monks. It's okay. I think I would take. We might do a 3 strike. This is making me think we might need 3 strike rule for this one. Oh, and he made stable. He made knights. He's making knights too. That's a feels bad moment. We have to do strikes. No, don't GG. Always play it out. Oh. Oh. No. Might be over anyways, though. But no. Bisley, do not feel bad. It's AoE too. It's a hard challenge. There's 100 ways of you doing it. The 4 of you have to do this and not make that mistake. Any one of you could have done it. That is why the bounty is hard. We might have to institute a 3 strike rule. It was kind of GG anyways. You feel bad? Do not feel bad. It's a video game. It's hard. Everybody's coming into this knowing it's a bounty and it's difficult. This is why I did not do it for money. Also, it didn't cost anybody money. Play 3 games. That's alright, Fizzly. I figured that might happen during team game bounties. That's fine. You can sit out a bit if you don't feel comfortable, man. I think I do a pretty good job of like regulating that kind of stuff. You don't have to worry about that, Fizzly. Everybody's got your back. This is the Rat Gang, yo. We are the Rat Gang. What's the APMs looking like here? What the fuck is this shit? Get out of my game with your high APM. That's what I'm talking about. Look at Neil with that. Oh, nearly dozens of APM. Nearly dozens. Sorry, Neil. I'm roasting Neil's APM a bit. So what? I guess there might be less APM if you're just like ram pushing with towers. The focus. Grath APM shaving. I'm sorry. Exclamation mark ticket. If you guys want to be on the next bounty. You'll see your name pop up at the top of the screen. The first person selected will be the bounty captain. You just choose which bounty we're going to do next.
Another one.
And the next people... And then everybody, whoever after that.
Another one.
Yeah. First person selected chooses the bounty.
Another one.
And can like bring some friends if you got friends. But if you have friends, then you should all sign up, and then you could be like, yeah, we're gonna play as a group, and that's acceptable. Is it acceptable? I don't know. Maybe I'll make you play random. No, we're gonna pick 4 random people out of chat, and we have to do it in the next minute and 44 seconds. If we pick 4 people out, random people out of chat, we'll build the community. All right, we have to be quick though, because the ad is coming. Have you ever considered team game bounties? That's literally what we're doing, Mr. Green. Sip Sapper, you're the team captain. Lori, you want to now? Lori does not want to be captain. Lefty Sexton. I'll put you in, Lori.
60 seconds and have you interrupt your stream. Feel free to blame your evil robot overlord.
Shut up, you evil robot. I'm going as fast as I can. Lori, you're in. And our final contestant. Neil, you're going to get another crack at it. All right, we did it. So, Sip Sapper. You can go ahead and invite everybody, Sip Sapper. And we will go to a stupid ad break. You guys can coordinate. Feel free to use the chat to coordinate. Or if you guys want to join the Discord, there is a voice channel down at the bottom. It says AOE2 voice way down at the bottom. If you want to do that. Play Rat Gang for my puntos. Why does that sound like it should be a song? Play Rat Gang for my puntos. Oh, I put everything, make everything cost 1. Lefty Sexton is in voice chat. So let's see. Everybody that was selected on the wheel, write your in-game name in chat so that Sip Sapper can invite you. So Lefty Sexton, Lorion, and Neil Haima. I think Neil's... Yep. Just get your in-game names in chat, and Sip Sapper will invite you guys. And good luck, have fun. And you just take your time, Sip Sapper. Go ahead and get in queue. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds-ish left in the ad still, so... This is a good time for us to brainstorm some team game bounty ideas, chat. If you join the Discord also, there's a bounties channel. And if you can if you think of like ideas for bounty off when we're not in the stream, you can feel free to write it in there. What bounty? Sip Sapper's choice. As he's the team captain and was first selected. Looks like Sip Sapper hopped in voice chat too. Should shout Sip Sapper out. What about covert X amount of trade cards from other team? Convert trade cards? That's pretty goofy. I like that. That's pretty there's a lot of stipulations to get to that point in the game though. I like that idea. There's some goofy. You could also do like trade with the opponent for 1,000 res. You can sneak your market into their market trade. Has anyone ever done that? That's so goofy. It'd definitely be noticed. By the way, guys, Kingsnipe Cup 2 Grand Final confirmed for 15 GMT on Friday between Margugu and Freakin' Andy. And there will be, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to cast it on Thursday or if I'm going to do it as a preamble to the finals on Friday. We're going to have a third place match between Danko Kwang-Chi and Arg, who were two of the best high elo snipers. So they're going to go and have I have a feeling that's going to be a really fun set. Oops, hold on, let me scroll up Hagrid. Birds of a feather, only make feathered units. And plumes and eagles only. I like that one. Only make feathered units. I need a new character. We've got Alligator Randy was a great addition, but we need someone else. What was that, Greth? You think you need another person around here? I think it's getting crowded enough already. What's that? What's that mean, Alligator Randy? It means I'm getting tired of your fucking spider legs in my way all the time when I'm in the kitchen. I'm trying to get my cheese grated for my pizza. I turn around, put the cheese back in the fridge, and what am I fucking banging my knee into? It's your stupid spider legs. Well, you know I don't have a choice whether or not I have spider legs, Alligator Randy. Jeff, I know you have a choice. I'm trying to explain to you. I'm not going to tolerate it much longer. Everybody hates my spider legs. Yes, we hate your spider legs. Like, why don't you just get rid of them, Jeff? Change them to regular legs. Why is enough not working? A sling challenge where only one player can make military. The others are full eco and sling. I think we have one that's like that. We have What Are Friends For? Make only monks. We are monitoring to see if and when a game is found by the Sip Sappers crew. They are in queue. Explosion. Sip Sapper, have you decided which one you're going to do yet? They might be discussing. I can see them all in the Discord. Only play cavalry. A bounty where if you lose, you owe chat $1 million. What bounty would that be? If I lose, I'm not playing that. Fuck that. That sounds like bullshit. I would never play that bounty, Ross Michael. It's nonsensical. Chat is not a legal entity. What if you name yourself Chat, and then every time the streamer says he's going to do something for Chat in every Twitch stream, he has to do it for you because he legally said he was going to, or it's fraud. How about that? Boom. Instant Grathrang billionaire. Win with below 50 units was an idea. Specialized team, let's go. Meet the A-team. Boo boo boo, boo doo 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 doo. A 1,000 chat accounts showed up that day. I remember the day of the great chat horde. Win with 0 pop. I don't have any pop right now. It's way too carbonated and has just sugar water. You shouldn't have pop, Ross Michael. That's bad for you. You should know better. Full court press. You have to start by everyone TC dropping the same opponent. Can't attack anyone else until they resign. I kind of like that. All 4 players must TC drop the same opponent. That's a great idea, mister. I'm actually saving that one. That is a great one. I love that idea. You guys like the team game bounties? You gave that idea too? You're a genius, Fizzly. What can I say? Great minds think alike. I might have to go get a protein bar. I'm like starving. Are you not reading Discord? I did read Discord. I used a whole bunch of your bounties today. I can't fucking remember every file. Look at how the bounty channel is 9 million fucking bounties. I did the math on how much bounty money I've paid out, and it's like $1,600 or something. It's like, it's kind of crazy. Chat, and that's like 99% chat, like funding that. So you guys are amazing. I'm very privileged to get to kind of pick and choose which bounties are the ones you guys try. In Valorant one time, I spawned and was late buying weapons. Then 4 people parked around me, so I could not move at all. Only 1 unit type. And we're going to change the bounty player. Oh, we could leave it on the same team. Hold on, I have to scroll up and get Neil's name out of chat and copy and paste it so I get the characters correct. The bounty wording is slightly wonky, but you can see basically what I mean. Will Neil's team complete the bounty? I think it's Sip Sapper's team technically, but I'm just not gonna mess with the capture age too much. Are they on the right sides? Yes, they are. Okay, so one flank is Romans. Sip Sapper Romans in the south. Lifty's the Sexton. The one pocket's gonna be the Huns. Other pocket will be Celts, Neil. So kind of same strat as last time with a Celt pocket doing siege. And the eastern flank is going to be Georgians for Lori. Yeah. Yes. I can't believe it took me 4 years to find a way to make team games entertaining for myself. Because now the team has a defined progress. It's not just a whole bunch of chaos. There's like a thing that central focus. It's easy to tell if they're completing it or not. You exist within the coconut. I read your message, Chopsticks, and I was like, what the fuck is Chopsticks saying? I thought you lost your mind for a second. This is a great name. This is a 10 out of 10 name. We've got Pity, Barcode, You Exist Within the Coconut, and the Senate. Isn't there a meme? The Senate. More! More! Oh no, my more button doesn't work? That's it. That's fucking it. Full screen meme. Full makeover and move to second PC. I am on Twitch. I'm compiling a list of feather units. It's not just eagles and plumes if you accept a single feather. Oh yeah, you'd have to accept a single feather. He's not on Twitch, he's in a coconut. They found out.
Salve. Impera. Pronto.
Prontus.
Impera.
Salve. Eus.
Impera.
Prontus.
Eus.
Salve.
Prontus. Eus. Salve.
Flat nut theory. The coconut isn't round. You put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up.
Eus. Prontus. Salve.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they all are standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. What's the next line? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Okay, we're losing it. We're losing it. Chad, he's losing it. He's losing it, Chait. He's losing it. That's a song, right? How are we already 11 villagers up? What in sweet fuck has happened here? Ah, they're all going very late up. That's what's happened here. Freaking Andy, how you doing? Have an explosion. How was your set against Mihai? Did you win more money? It was playoff 5, so I don't know if did it work that way. It's playoff 5. Anyways, congrats and or salutations or my condolences on your performance against Mihai. And have an explosion and welcome in. We're doing team game bounties. It's like regular bounties, but with 4 people instead of 1. And it's extra stupid as a result. Wow, that really covers a lot of shit over there. We gotta fix that. Where does this go? We're gonna put this crap. We need the bounty thing. Like, we have to have the bounty thing. I could get you the logo, but I want the logo. So then what do I do? I'm gonna move the logo somewhere. There you go. That looks nice. And we could shrinkify this slightly. There we go. That's better. Just a giant wall of shit everywhere. Because we can't put it over here because the chat goes here. Over my face. My face is stupid. It's a good point. There's one thing I can beat Andy in, and that is a Grath stream watch streak. Got him.
Impera.
You can get rid of... Nah, we need that, Mr. Green. So that we know whose team... Because the people who come in and like click on the stream know what the hell's happening. End of the streak. This is open. Teal decided to back out. I wonder why. Need a multiplier. How would you have a stream watching multiplier? How would that work? Thank you for the match. So Neil here in yellow, 1500. His flank Lori also 1500. Left side is the weak side. Zip Sapper's got 992. Lefty Sexton is 1364. So the weakest player is the left flank. That's probably a good spot to put your flank. Because it's easier to not die than it is to do the pockets job. So Zip Sapper just has to accept that he might get like really, really messed up and has to die as slowly as possible, and then he'll be fine. Palisades this far out does not make sense, guys. This does not make sense. There's no reason to do this. We definitely could have closed it in here. There's a 0%, like they have no idea that the 4 scouts are even coming. Send this undefended is ridiculous. Blue is kind of potatoing themselves. Yeah, that's a late game Lombardia move. So you can have safe trade. It'd be a late game move in general. It's not a time to be doing it now. Palisades go down really easily. You need vills near them so that they can walk to them to defend them. That vill's very dead. Full surround there from the Senate on Sip Sapper, the west flank. At the same time, it looks like we have some pressure coming in on the eastern side from Teal, the barcode. Check Blue's POV here. Each player may only produce one unit type, so gotta be careful to see how they respond. So Sip Sapper is making spears, which makes sense. He's Roman. So he should probably get even like maybe even a second barracks down and really start cranking out the infantry. Looks like Lefty Sexton is going to be going cavalry. Cavalry gives you by far the most flexibility. You can go knights, you can go archers or cav archers, you can go hussar. So Huns are the perfect pick for a cavalry player. Laurie likely will also be going cavalry as the Georgians, and they get healing cavalry. And Neil will be going siege. So we're gonna have an infantry, a siege, and two cav players, one of which will be playing a archer type role. Purple cannot go. They cannot go archers. Well, actually, I guess at this point, technically, they still could go archers if they wanted. They could go crossbows because they haven't made any anything other than cav archers. So if they went archers, then they'd still be in the one type. Laurie has pike and cav. He had pike. He had pike. He made a spear? When did he make a spear? He didn't make a spear. Oh, Red did. Lori did. I was for some reason I saw purple with the L and my brain was having a fart. Well, that's not good. He hasn't made... Wait, did he make knights too? He made knights too. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to say that's one strike. It doesn't have any kills. If he deletes it, maybe we let it go. I don't think he used it to do anything yet. All he really got was a very small amount of scouting information from it. Are the memes not working? Hold on, we'll attack the spear. Oh, it's like frozen. Interesting. I will restart the meme program while we watch this tower rush. It was very frozen. Wow, I don't know what's happening. Twitch API might be down. Nice push here from Neil's Siege, mixed in with the Knights from Lori on this left side even. Yeah, memes might be dead. That needs to be like, that needs to stay connected, basically. Yeah, where are the Cav Archers? There they are. They're on the way now. They're out of position a bit here. Yeah, we don't really want to let these towers die. Look at all the towers. Wow. Wait, do the commands work?
Okay, we all go together, or we go one at a
Why do the
time.
commands work?
Yeah! Parkour! 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 I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on! Yeah! Parkour.
That's so goofy. What are you gonna do? Blue is a pretty substantial lead here. The Blues team. Green says need help.
Stop playing the game.
Why does Green need help? Maybe he thinks he's about to get pushed there? Or he's saying need help to Gray and Teal maybe. Teal, Pink, you gotta let your Cav Archers shoot if you're gonna do that. Does he not have thumb ring? How do I see this in this mode? I can't. Oh, thank God that's there. Instead of the tech tree. Show me the tech tree. They're attacking pretty slow. After that one slip up, we have not had any since. He made one spear though, guys. One spear in Feudal Age. Hey, I need to get up and stretch my back. Give me a second here. Ooh, Cav Archer's gonna get that castle. Green is AI microing those Shrevamshas with the monk. And that gave time for the Manaspas to go in and snipe the Vills. You never saw no spear. I did say we might do a 3-strike rule for this one. I don't know, it feels like they could have just done it without making the spear, though. Is Rat Gang under? We've lost two. What's our record on the day? Rat Gang's been doing good. Putting some strong games together. This is looking like we got a victory. Eco would suggest different, but the army. Oh my goodness. Double the army? We just got to get it in the right spot. Blue's going to die in a second. Got to run back here. If we run to the back of the base with the cav archers along the left flank, they're dead. I guess there's a castle there now, actually. Two strikes? Where? No. He's going cav. He's going cav chopsticks. He's allowed to do that. Cav is the most versatile of the types because you can go cav archers or knights. I can't say that cavalry archers aren't cavalry. They have cavalry in the name. And then you can't say that they aren't archers. They have archers in the name. So they're kind of like a... You make cav archers, you can go cavalry or archers as well. You have either as an option. But not both. Once you pick one, you have to commit. So pink can't start making crossbows or skirms now. They're stuck cav archers and hussars, I guess. Sounds like bullshit to me, Grathrang. But they already failed the bounty, so... How about for each strike, they lose one of their extra wheel spins? Oh! That's definitely the way to go. So now they only have 2 wheel spots that they're fighting for. Wrath making the rules. I'm allowed to do that. It's my stream. That sounds fair. We're gonna do that. So they're down to 2 wheel spots. You're not sure what the prize is? I spin a wheel to see who gets in on bounties on Sundays, or I guess Tuesdays now too. This is a close game, yeah. The army, the army difference made up for it for Neil's team, and bought them time. Plus, they have a ton of map control. Teal is starting to push in the middle with a little castle push, and I see some army coming forwards too. Oh no, it's Vils, and they're all going to get annihilated by that castle. The Manaspa could slash that castle down if they just stuck there. I think that might not be a terrible call, actually. Teal has a lot of cam archers. Oh, man. That's so many camel archers. Camel archers will devour the cavalry archers. Devour them, guys. If this is fire, then this is